Okay, so what we're gonna do today is actually, I did like a year ago, probably not like a year ago, somewhere around that time frame. I made bioactive bins for the crested geckos, but I don't really like how much humidity they hold or anything like that because I don't have enough ventilation in there. So I'm actually gonna put this, like a 6-inch hole in there, and it's like I do for my lychees down here, and I think that that's gonna solve some of the problems. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do that actually. So let's get into it. Okay guys, so I actually went ahead, I cut the first hole. So as you can see, look at that. It's gonna provide perfect ventilation. We still have the side ventilation. This is what the bioactive enclosures actually look like. Fake plants, but full bio on the bottom. So, you know, nothing too crazy. It's just this wood is, it's not moldy per se, but it is like a little damp still. And I'd like to get a better dry out period than it's actually getting already. So I hope this solves the issue. Okay, so here is the second enclosure that I'll be fixing. Houses our beautiful, beautiful Bella. Oh, this girl is so thick and scrumptious. I just love her. Look at that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna put her in her temporary setup, which is right here. Got some roaches in there for her. And she'll only be in this setup for like max a week or two, so it's not a big deal. Just kidding, she'll only be in the closure for probably another like 30 minutes, a week or two, and that would be like way too long, but let's get back to drilling. So now what we're gonna do is I just wanna put a hole in the center here, and it's gonna be about something like, about right here is fine with me. I mean, it's just to give them a little more airflow in there. So let's get to it. And in this little cork tube is Millie. Oh, there she goes. Look at that stunner. I think a lot of you guys know that flames are like one of my favorites. So whenever I have a nice flame like her, it's exciting to work with. Beautiful. And these tubs are actually 112 quart tubs. So it's actually really big for just one gecko to be in these tubs at least. So, and these are actually the biggest tubs that we have. So let's put her up, drill another hole. Okay, so this is super interesting. I found 4 eggs in here. I have not been digging just because it has been the cool down season. So what I want to do now is I want to see if they're actually fertile. And this one definitely is fertile. This one's definitely fertile. Let me check out the other 2. Yeah, these are all fertile. Okay, cool. So even though it is the cooling down season, I guess she is, she's laid some eggs. These eggs, these look like they're about a month and a half old, I would say. And then these kind of look like they're only, maybe, I don't know, maybe 2 months old and a month old, maybe something like that, you know, if she's laying every 30 days or so. So that would make sense. So I guess let's, I'm gonna put these in the incubator. So now what we're gonna do is, I have my holes drilled. So now what I wanna do is actually, I'm going to hot glue my ventilation screen, which I'm gonna double check as to what that's called. But let's do that. Everybody gotta clean up real quick first. The reason that I'm doing this now is because we actually just moved into this home like a couple months ago, and I haven't liked the way that it's been circulating air in here. It's actually different than the place we lived at previously. So by adding this extra ventilation, I'm hoping that it kind of makes it go back to the way it was before. Crazy birds, let me tell you. So we're gonna add the ventilation, and like I said, I just hope that that kind of corrects what's been going on. Obviously I wouldn't do this unless I felt like I needed to, because it's clearly not, it's a little stressful on the animals. I mean, as you can see, you know, she's all fired up in here. She's a little pissed off. So it's not ideal to do this, but I feel like I have to. So let's start putting in my pre-cut mesh. Okay, so now I'm actually gonna put the geckos back in there and I'm gonna mist it down a little bit. The thing that I really like about the super glue is it dries like instantaneously. Not super glue, sorry. The thing I like about the hot glue is it dries like instantaneously. I would use super glue, but I don't really trust it as much, and I think I don't know. I just like the hot glue. I think super glue is safe. I think there's like aquarium safe super glue and things like that, but I don't really see a need for that. Hot glue kind of holds it just as good as what I need it to do. I haven't had any break or anything like that, and some of these are going on close to a year old, so I'm not too worried about it. I do have issues with the lychees because they get massive, so I have had to redo that one a couple times, but really overall for crested geckos, hot glue works just fine. All right, everybody is back home. Look at that. There we go. I think this is a lot better for them. I really think this will do the trick. All right, guys, that's the video. I hope you did enjoy watching me add some ventilation. It's something that's important, and I hope I kind of explained that throughout the video and just kind of showed you how I do it. But that does wrap up the video. The beard is gone for this video. I know it's, you know, it's quite the transition from start to finish, but that's the video, guys. If you did like it, give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, stay safe and stay positive.